wonderful.
Sandwich night! Sandwich night! Sandwich night! Sandwich night!
Thank you guys very much. A Sandwich Night chant breaking out 1 week after Sandwich Night. Welcome to the Chris Gethard Show. I'm your host, Chris Gethard. I want to say hi to everybody watching live on MNN, as well as everybody watching at thechrisgethardshow.com right now, especially all those chat rats who sit in that chat room. And also hello to everybody watching this in the future who's not watching it live. Very, very happy to have you here. Happy to say hello to all the wonderful people who make this show work. The LLC, ladies and gentlemen. And in particular, Joe Evans lives. Joe Evans lives. His house finally has power again after Hurricane Sandy. Joe is back. Joe is back. New Jersey is back. Mimi on the hoops, as always. How are you? And the man behind the plant, manning our internet, as always. The man behind the plant. And we have a large panel tonight. Shannon O'Neill, how are you, my good friend?
Doing well, thank you very much.
Are you excited for tonight? We haven't even said what it is. You seem like you weren't that into it. Our show topic tonight.
I don't like being a stranger's puppet.
Okay. We're going to be the puppets of strangers tonight. Murph, the Reservoir Dog, how are you?
I'm all right with being strangers' puppets.
Yes.
But I also have no idea what any of these things are, so...
Yes, we will be acting out other people's fan fiction about us, which should be weird. Bethany, how are you feeling about it?
Great. I'm excited.
Okay, excited. I wonder how how you will feel at the end of this. Human fish, the creature from the sea, the man from the depths, figuring out this world of men.
Oh, you guys are doing a short form improv game here?
What is on your mind, human fish?
Human fish.
What's he thinking?
Human fish.
Joan Rivers versus the Jonestown Massacre.
Joan Rivers versus the Jonestown Massacre. Who wins?
The Jonestown Massacre.
Who wins? Wonderful, human fish. Welcome back. And my good friend returning to the show, great friend of the show, and we all know him, we all love him. You watch him every Saturday night live. On Saturday Night Live. Ladies and gentlemen, my buddy and yours, Mr. Bobby Moynihan. Welcome back, Filthy Bibby. Filthy Bibby's back. How are you, sir?
Good, man. I'm doing well.
Thank you for being on our show. Now,
Love a good Jonestown reference.
love a good Jonestown reference. Now, people have written fan fiction about us.
Yeah, man.
How you feeling about that?
You're not terrified?
No, I mean, I'm just used to a life of chaos.
The last time I was here, a man named Ronk came running out dressed in leather. So, I mean, it's not going to be worse.
Barely the show.
It's not going to be worse than Ronk.
We have up on that platform the random Manisha memorial chair. We do not know where she is. She appeared on the show for roughly 15 seconds, said she would come back every week for the next 4 months. We have not seen her again. And then you can see an empty seat. We're hoping he gets here soon. The keeper of the Battle Dome, one of our most beloved friends. He travels through time. He is late, which is weird because his whole thing is he can control time. Very weird that he would be late, being that his entire thing is that he has a mastery of time. It's strange. You would think someone who literally has a time machine.
You would think if he could control time and he was standing just off camera, he would get dressed quicker.
Yeah. You'd think that a man in a time machine could just set the time machine to right before the show. Keeper of the Battle Dome, welcome back. Not fully dressed. The Keeper of the Battle Dome. Let's, if we can all maybe.
I hope my time clock doesn't
Keeper of the Battle Dome, great to see
Here
you
less
again.
than 4 seconds and said time cop.
Time clock has been referenced.
I was at lens crafters getting my own spectacles
Okay,
made.
to
Who
the camera.
cares about where the camera is?
Everyone cares now where the camera is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Keeper, why don't you grab your seat? As we've mentioned it before, a very special bit tonight. We're also very, very psyched because Mr. Craig Finn of the Hold Steady will be joining us later. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, of course, yes, the best. Everybody's excited. And we're also excited for our bit tonight. We asked all of you guys to write fan fiction about the characters from the world of the show. I have not read any of it, nor have any people on this panel. We've heard that a lot of it is nuts. We had to throw a lot of it in the garbage because it was just inappropriate, is what I hear from our head writers, Noah and Ju. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're proud to present Fan Fiction Theater.
We're gonna read from your scripts.
We'll be your little puppets.
We'll do whatever you say.
It's time to put on a play.
Cause this is fan fiction theater. Nothing could be sweeter than fan fiction theater tonight.
Wow, okay. LLC selling the sizzle. Twitter comments already coming in. Yo, Chris Gethard, feeling those Black Friday J. Crew finds. And then our friend Tommy Guns from Las Vegas says, the keeper of the Battle Dome keeps time like an asshole.
Don't worry, you die of anal cancer.
In 2 minutes, Tommy Guns will be dead. So why don't we go to the phones, because I understand our first caller. He's often the first caller of our show, and we have a special time with that tonight. Andre from Massachusetts, welcome back to the show.
Hi. Just
Yep.
calling in again because I'm pretty excited for this episode.
Yes, and Andre, you always call in first. How do you pull that off?
I was thinking of revealing it, but I don't want to because I want to keep on being first.
You have a
So
secret
it's a
technique?
secret.
Okay. And Andre, you were here for Sandwich Night. You told me you got suspended from high school because of the Chris Gethard show.
Yes.
That's the dopest shit I ever heard in my life, man. They caught Andre editing the show's Wikipedia page, and then they were like, what else are you editing on Wikipedia? And then they looked into it, and they were like, you gotta go for a couple days. That's awesome, man. I want to fully endorse that shit. Any high school student that gets suspended from their school because of the Chris Gethard show, Andre, you just won a free T-shirt. You tell me, you email me, you let me know what T-shirt. We're Facebook friends. You Facebook me. I'll send you any free T-shirt you want, and that goes for any kid who gets suspended from high school because of this show.
How are they going to prove it? You should have to get a letter from your principal.
Yeah, you gotta get a letter. Yeah, you need.
Letter from
You
your
need
principal.
If you can get video of yourself getting fired, I'll get you a case of peach Snapple.
a case of peach Snapple from Bobby Moynihan if you can videotape yourself getting fired.
You have to share it.
Fired from
Fired
school.
from high school.
Fired from high school. So, Andre, I'm glad you're on the phone because I understand that our first fan fiction we're going to read was submitted by you.
Yeah, I wrote it. I heard about it, and I just spent the whole night writing it, and I failed a math test because of it.
You failed what?
A math test.
You failed a math test? Math is for the birds, and you're never going to use it in your life. By a round of applause, who agrees that the math you learned in high school you do not use in real life? Let's fix the system. We should fix the whole system, man. So, Noah, I think you're going to distribute our first one, which was written by Andre. He's on the phone. So, Andre, you'll be on the phone while we act out your fan fiction. I don't know what this will entail.
Math is banned in the future by President Noah Wiley.
Noah Wiley becomes president. Our cast is me. Okay, so do I call all these people forward? So, Fish, you're in here. Who else is in here? Who is Plant Man? Oh, man behind the plant. Why don't you take one of these? Banana Man, Connor, Rob Malone, and, Vacation Jason. Okay. So this one, okay. And then Bobby, do you want to be the narrator?
More than anything.
It says you're the narrator, isn't it?
It says
I'm
Chris
the narrator?
Gethard is the narrator.
Oh, I
That's
thought
what
I
he
was
wants.
Chris Gethard. Okay,
That's
I'll
his
be the narrator.
fantasy.
So does everybody have one? Man behind the plant, Rob, Banana Man, Jason, Fish, Connor, and I all have it. So Andre, I'm the narrator.
It's
cracking, baby.
It's not an honor.
He's the best.
He's not the best.
I'm the best.
You're the worst.
SNL's Bobby Moynihan said I'm the best.
Baby Moynihan. Baby Moynihan.
That's the greatest.
You insult our guest right off the bat. Okay,
well.
let's do it. I'm the narrator.
Baby
Narrator, Chris Gethard. So I say this. Some men are destined for greatness. Others are destined to host a public access show which has episodes portraying awful fan fiction. This story is about the former. This story is about a man. Actually, he was more of a fish. In fact, some called him the human fish. Now, human fish wasn't a normal human-sea creature hybrid. He was special. And this is his story. So human fish, you wake up from sleep to a phone call. Groggily answers the phone. He somehow enters the Oval Office and is seated in front of the president and the president's right-hand man, Banana Man. So let's get you guys for so President.
Hello, human fish. It's been a while. How long has it been again?
Mr. President, sir, he now only answers questions in an X versus Y format.
Quiet, fruit. Human fish, it's been a while versus not that long.
It's been a while.
Yes, it has. So, we would never waste your time coming down here unless there was a problem, and there is a problem.
He slides Human Fish a folder. Human Fish opens it and stares unemotionally.
Human Fish, it has happened again. Vacation Jason has escaped from his beachfront property in the Bahamas. I could get any other man for the job, but I know with this guy, it's personally.
Time freezes and the narrator returns. Human Fish wasn't always the cold, uncaring bastard he now is. You see, many years ago, when Human Fish was a mere guppy, he had a loving human wife and 3 beautiful fish-human hybrid babies. Together, he spent long days making sandwiches with his loving family. However, he also had a friend named Vacation Jason, whom together they spent many a night on the beach participating in limbo tournaments. However, slowly, Vacation Jason grew jealous of Human Fish's happiness. And one night, he killed the Human Fish's family in cold blood. Legend has it he made the fish children into fish sticks. Since then, Human Fish has only spoken in an X versus Y format. I know it makes no sense, but just go with it. Time unfreezes.
We have it on good authority that he wants to make the entire world into one giant beach.
Sir, how would that hurt the nation?
Beachfront property would fall in value, leaving millions of wealthy white people with land no longer worth millions.
Man behind the plant pops out suddenly.
Also, the ecological destruction could be really...
Nailed that.
Memorized.
Nailed that. Andre, you fucking nailed that, bro.
Human Fish, I ask you, no, I beg of you to help this country and my beachfront property. Human Fish, take the job versus not take the job.
I'm retired versus I'm getting too old for this shit. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Human Fish gets up and leaves the office, ready to start the mission. Moment of silence. Andre, I just want to say, we got all the characters, we got the conflict, the rising action. Let's continue.
So, was that a yes or a no?
That little guy is fucking weird.
So, Human Fish embarked on his journey to defeat Vacation Jason and restore balance to the world. Scene shifts to Vacation Jason's evil lair. Parties going on. Everyone's dancing and enjoying themselves. Rob Malone has to be one of the dancers. Who else wants to be one of the dancers? Anybody else? These are non-speaking parts. Suddenly, Human Fish barges into the party.
Hey, wait. Hold on 1 second. Well. Look who decided to flop by. The Human Fish. Come to stop my plot, have you? Well, it looks like I'm about to put you on a permanent vacation. From life.
A fist fight erupts between the two as Human Fish shows off his fish style of kung fu. Let's make it kung fu like the Matrix. It was a crew member to lift fish up. Let's do it. Vacation Jason just kind of dances around. Bobby's got this. Okay. Finally, the Human Fish gains the upper hand. Okay, Human Fish, your line. Thank you, Bobby Moynihan from SNL.
Tell me how to stop you versus I kill you. Okay, man, okay, chill out. Have a smoothie or something. This remote is in my pocket. Let me get it out.
Suddenly, Vacation Jason throws a fistful of sand at the Human Fish. Even though he's wearing goggles, it still somehow affects in some way that makes no sense. Human Fish is staggered, and Vacation Jason pushes him to the ground, pulls out a gun at him. So Human Fish, here's a question. Oh, wait, no, Vacation. Oh, that's you. Okay.
So, Human Fish, here's a question in an X or Y format. You failed versus you fucking failed, bitch. You fucking failed, bitch.
Behind Vacation Jason is Rob Malone. Vacation Jason spins around.
Beef off champion Rob Malone. In the flesh.
He knocks out Vacation Jason with one punch and then valiantly offers Human Fish a hand up.
You did good, old man. You did good.
Human Fish looks at the body and picks up the gun.
Become what I've always hated the most and kill him versus do this for justice rather than revenge.
do this for justice rather than revenge.
Human fish throws the gun to the side and walks away. Though the human fish didn't kill Vacation Jason that day, he was able to finally put the demons to rest. He brought Vacation Jason to justice, and Jason was given life in a prison in Canada. Human Fish became a best-selling author with the book Something Smells Fishy, The Human Fish Story. The president approved gay marriage in all 50 states and wed his beloved Vice President, Banana Man. Shortly after, he entered the Olympics for skeet shooting for his home country of Ireland. Oh, that is true. You were going to be president of the United States, and now you're going to compete for Ireland. That's weird. Man behind the plant went on to fame and fortune as an extra in many plant-related films. And as for Beef-Off champion Rob Malone, and let's get a nice close-up on beef. As for Beef-Off champion Rob Malone, well, that's a story for another day. Okay. All right. Wonderful. 100. So, Andre, how did we do? Are you happy? You happy with how it went?
This is like the greatest moment of my life.
The greatest moment of your life. All right, wonderful. All right. Already our musical guest. Okay. Andre, that was an epic one. How do you guys feel about it? You looking forward to more? Yes. Noah, do they get more fucked up? What's that? Do they get more fucked up?
Yes.
All right, sure. The answer was sure, and a non-plus sure. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so psyched to have our musical guest with us tonight. He's a fantastic solo performer. He's also the frontman of The Hold Steady, one of everybody's favorite bands. The Hold Steady has a show New Year's Eve at the Wellmont Theater in Montclair. If you're in the tri-state area, I think that's probably the place to be, so get your tickets. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get up. Please welcome Mr. Craig Finn!
Everybody's saying that the lights don't shine, but the light shines down on me. Got a new friend, I'm a new friend's name is Jesus. Met him in a parking lot, he took me in his car. Got a new friend, I'm a new friend's name is Jesus. Drove around all afternoon, he sold me his guitar. Got a new friend, I'm a new friend's name is Jesus. People give me sideways looks when we set up on the Strand, but it's hard to suck with Jesus in your band. Wish I was with Jesus when I met you. Wish I was with Jesus when I met you. Wish I was with Jesus when I met you. Yeah, you'd be so impressed with me. Give yourself right up to me, yeah. Everybody's saying that it's way too warm, but me, I feel a chill. Got a new friend, I'm a new friend's name is Jesus. When all those creeps came after me, he paid off all my bills. Got a new friend, I'm a new friend's name is Jesus. Drove around all summer long, we parked behind the bars. Got a new friend, I'm a new friend's name is Jesus. People say we suck at sports, but they don't understand. It's hard to catch with holes right through your hands. Wish I was with Jesus when you loved me. Wish I was with Jesus when you loved me. Wish I was with Jesus when you loved me. Would have been a better me. That much I can guarantee. And now I'm on your doorstep and you're asking me to leave. Say I don't believe that I could ever change so quickly. Say I call the cops, but even if you do, I'll just love them all the way that Jesus loves me. Got a new friend, and my new friend's name is Jesus. Got a new friend, and my new friend's name is Jesus. Got a new friend, and my new friend's name is Jesus. Got a new friend, and my new friend's name is Jesus.
Craig Finn, ladies and gentlemen, Banana Man, what'd you think of that?
Very religious.
Very religious. Beautiful, thank you. A few people have outshined our studio with ability and professionalism more than Craig Finn just did. That was beautiful. We'll have more from Craig in the show. And I also forgot to note the title of Andre's piece, Trouble in Paradise, A Human Fish Adventure. Andre, thank you again for that. I'm going to go to the phones just until no one interrupted. Or are we getting to our next one? Yep. All right, let's do it. While we're distributing this, Ian from New Jersey, welcome to the show.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. I was just watching the SNL Christmas special.
Okay.
And a preview for The Office came on, and you were on it.
What can I say, man? Sometimes I do stuff on
Sometimes
networks.
you're on TV.
Sometimes I'm on TV.
That was crazy.
My dreams aren't totally dead yet. Anything else you wanted to talk about? Thank you. Thank you so much. Anything else you wanted to talk about, Ian?
Well, I just wanted to say I was at Sandwich Night last week, and Mimi made me the most delicious sandwich I've ever had in my life.
I couldn't even, it was so crowded I couldn't even get back to Mimi's sandwich stand, but she was handing out the healthy stuff. Ian, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Ian, why don't you stay on the line? We're going to do our next fan fiction. It features Murph, and it says Murph and anyone, parentheses, maybe Keeper, so we gave it to Keeper. And it's called Google Translated Phone Sex. It's by someone named Habakkuk from Austin. Bobby, do you have high hopes for Habakkuk from Austin's?
The highest.
Okay. And it said, at one point it said it's a phone sex dialogue between Murph and any of the female characters, but that was crossed out and it says Keeper. All of Murph's lines are Google translated to multiple languages and back to English. So I guess I'll do that. Ring, ring.
Hello, my dear lover. It has too long.
I have not heard your voice in so long. I yearn for your touch.
I am for you. I love you, lover, much.
All of these are Google translated lines.
And I, you.
Why should we be so far apart? My ball is blue. Like the ocean, we extend.
What would you do if we were together?
Dear, first of all, I would kiss you warm time. And then I'll take your clothes, and I drink whiskey down my mustache and your body. And I feel mustache.
I like that. What next?
I will gently to fondle woman regions. And lactation suckle sweet. Sweet whiskey, you perfect body.
And then?
Next, I will take off my pants and find the most sharp objects. Starting to sound, you know, this is the only way I can get the hard.
Sounding? What's that? I must have forgotten.
It's a very long time. I cannot believe you do not remember. Sounding object is inserted in the urethra of a person. Of course.
Ah, yes, of course. How could I forget one of the many reasons I love you?
A long, long time in my sound. I will remove the pencil or pen or dowel or stick or finger or whiskey bottle or something. I use glass, so you lick the juice. Just as you like.
You know me so well.
Then I will find the rotational vibration that you love.
Oh, yeah.
And insert slowly to my asshole. Like phone.
Your phone is in your asshole? Why, that's absolutely disgusting. I love it.
What was that? It's hard to keep my head near rectum. And that's not all that's difficult.
Not all that's hard. Well, what would you do next, lover?
Well, I fart to plant in front of you.
I love being farted upon.
As the final docking cloud dust settles, I take a dump on your chest to sit in.
The Cleveland steamer, my favorite. Whatever next, my love?
I would like to mention the 30 dwarves waiting in the next room to come in and fuck both, stupid.
Just what I was hoping for. I love getting fucked by little people.
Then, after each midget took many turns with each of us, I'll release the splooge of Gimgoo.
Hello? Hello? Asshole!
Bobby, would you like to read the final line?
The fucking end.
All right. Murph from the Keeper of the Battle Dome. Thank you so much. Habakkuk from Austin. Habakkuk, thank you so much. That was wonderful. Thank you.
That just made me less excited.
You're less excited, Bethany. You're less excited. Shannon, you seemed like you were not into the fact that Murph was staging his fart sex right in front of your face.
I was adjusting to it, I think.
I just like how the keeper kept his script upstage at all times. I feel like the keeper has done some acting work.
Yes, yes. Keeper knew how to play the camera. Why don't we go ahead to our next phone call? Great friend of the show, a guy we love very much, Carlstead. Welcome back.
You were busted, got me feeling ouch. It's so good to come home to your friend the couch. Oh, yo. You got to keep it Carlstead.
All right, Carlstead's back. Now, Keeper, in your future, in your timeline, Carlstead was some sort of hero from what I remember?
He is a slayer of the ebony dragon.
He's a slayer of the ebony dragon. Now, this one calls for random minutia. Wait, hold on, because Jersey Dave is also in this. Jersey Dave was doing our sound. This one calls for a random audience member. Okay, who wants to be in this one? Anybody? Who's someone who's never been on the show before? Anybody? Would you like to come do it? Why don't you come on up? Yeah, do it. We don't give a shit. We don't give a shit. You could be a crazy person. I don't know. Okay, so let's get a Murph. You get one, and then Drew and Noah, you both get one. And then there's not enough for me, unless Noah, do you have your own? You don't need one? Okay. This is Carlstead. We'll get to your call right after this, because right now. Good to hear from you, my friend. How you doing? Okay. The wise words of Carlstead. Welcome. What's your name? Who's our random audience member? What's your name?
Holly.
Holly, welcome to our show. This is called A Hobo's Nightmare, title irrelevant, by Barbara Jones Mason is how it's listed. Made up scenes inspired by fantasies of what having a real conversation with Christopher Gethard must be like. To be read quickly, with passion and full commitment. The players, CG, Shannon, Jersey Dave, Bobby M, a random stranger, Murph, Drew, and Noah. We begin on set at MNN, backstage with Shannon O'Neill. So Shannon, how was your day today?
These dudes tried hitting on me at the Radio Shack.
So a typical day.
Yup.
I enjoy music from the Smiths.
Word. I'm cooler than you.
I know. We cut to somewhere else. So Jersey Dave, why do we call you Jersey Dave again?
Because I like to party.
That's dope. Did I say that right?
I'm going to Africa.
Trying. And then it says in parentheses, trying to be like Shannon, because who wouldn't at least try? Word. Okay. Cut to a restaurant called The Restaurant. Bobby, you're a good friend.
You're a good friend.
You're really funny.
You're really funny.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later, Kermit.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. That one is so far the most like a real conversation. Cut to anywhere outside. Not anywhere outside, not like the desert, but like outside, but still in New York. Okay. I host a show on public access television.
No, you don't.
I do.
Oh, cool. Are you lost?
No. I just enjoy hanging out on college campuses.
I'm 13.
You're terrifying to me. I like you. Thank you, Holly. Holly, ladies and gentlemen. Cut to backstage at MNN, I suppose. You are brave.
The New York Knicks!
Marry me.
Try anything twice.
That's weird. That's just like the Google Translations one. Cut to behind something at M&M. Yeah, let's just stay at M&M for the rest of this. Brabra, you did not care at all about this. You do a lot of characters, man. Just be yourself.
You ever seen a man get executed?
Come on, man.
What I suggest is you go to an execution and see a man be killed. You watch him die and you watch him beg. But I got something for you that I forgot to bring on.
You forgot the props, Drew. You're one of the only people who got to read this ahead of time. Did he really forget the fucking props, Noah?
The props are really far away.
Why did we leave the props that far away? God damn it, and this is what they are.
These Ritz crackers sure are tasty.
Yeah, they're good. Oh, no. Someone else has to read the stage direction on this.
Chris does the Ritz-Carlton happily.
Really go for it. As hard as 100% into
it. Noah, weren't you supposed to be in this?
The end.
Okay, thank you. Brabra Jones Mason, A Hobo's Nightmare. Why was that called A Hobo's Nightmare?
Why is Brabra making up a name?
Hobo's are insane.
Title
Oh yeah, title irrelevant.
Oh, title irrelevant. Now, do you think that's someone named Barbara who's mixing that up, or is it someone who wants to be like Brabra, like how rappers say?
It's Brabra.
I think it's the famous brother.
This play wins a Tony Award.
Aesop Rocky would say. In the future, that play won a Tony Award.
Wins a Tony Award.
All right, we have something to look forward to. We have to get to our video. This was submitted. This was up on the internet during the week. So, this girl contacted me and said, "How would you feel if I made a portrait of your face out of my Thanksgiving leftovers?" And I said, "I'll feel great about that." So she did that, and this is a video that captures what that experience was like when someone makes an image of your face out of mashed potatoes. I was so psyched. I was so psyched.
You know just why I can't reply till on stage me. I tear my teeth. I could always go out and find you. Instead I use these notes to say, get out, get out. I could always go out and find you. Instead I use these notes to say, won't you find? Potential lies, old homes, disguised to my ribs, are left, I'll live.
Kylie Walls made that. We're very psyched to show it on the show. Now, Shannon, Bobby, you... I don't know.
She did it very fast.
Yeah. I think that was in real time.
If I send her a photo of my asshole, will she make it out of Nutella?
Nutella. Kylie, let us know if you'll make a picture of Shannon's asshole out of Nutella. Let us know. Now, you guys, Bobby and Shannon, you guys have known me the longest.
Yeah.
A lot of people thought I was gonna like go places besides having two men eat my face. Mashed potato face.
I feel like that might have happened before.
Yeah, I feel good about that.
That was the coolest thing in the world, man.
I loved that. I loved that. It was awesome.
You should be proud of that.
I am. I'm super psyched about that. So I think we're going to distribute our next one. Carlstead, what do you want to talk about today, man?
Hey, after seeing that video, me and Mr. Bench want some of that cake.
You and Mr. Bench want some of that cake? That wasn't a cake. I think you just ate that cake.
Oh, well, I just want to say hi to Mr. New Jersey, and I want to ask, how's the couch?
Whose couch?
The couch on the show.
Oh, the couch that we brought for you for the show? It's in the trunk of my car. It's an inflatable couch. It's in the trunk of my car. That's how it's doing.
Well, yeah, last time I was on the studio, that couch took a beating. I hope it's okay.
Me too. We haven't tried to inflate that couch again. I think Rob Malone might have thrown beef jerky through that couch at one point during the beef off.
Oh, I just want beef jerky, so I think it's all right.
Okay. Well, Calstead, we got to get to our next fan fiction. I'm sorry to cut you off like this, but we got to really move with this show.
Well, I just have one question for Mr. Timekeeper, if that's okay.
Oh, for the keeper of the battle dome, one question.
Master, what is it?
All right. What's going to happen to the Twinkie?
Oh, what happens to the Twinkies?
The Twinkie, in 200 years, turns out to be the most effective form of contraception known to man.
Yeah, it stops pregnancy. That's what happens to Twinkies. They survive.
They start reproducing them, and the Twinkie stores the semen. Thus, you making it both a perfect device to put into someone who wants to get pregnant or wants to stop pregnancy, having both a discharge and a reception.
I think we get it, Keeper. I think we get it. Calstead, thank you for the call. This one I understand we're going to do a portion of, correct? This is the one we're going to do a portion of. This is called Glenn Gethard. The following takes place in an alternate universe where the cast members of TCGS are high-level real estate agents waiting for their new sales leads that could really turn everything around for them. In this scene, Bobby is confronting the employees of their tough Chicago real estate office, Gethard, Bethany, and the Human Fish, while their unsympathetic supervisor, Shannon, looks on, adapted from David Mamet.
Let me have your attention for a moment. So you're talking about what? You're talking about what? Puts out cigarette. Bitching about that sale you shot? Some son of a bitch that doesn't want to buy? Somebody that doesn't want what you're selling? Some broad? I don't know if it's you or not. Some broad you're trying to screw? It's not you. Some broad you're trying to screw and so forth? Let's talk about something important. Are they all here?
All but one.
Well, I'm going anyway.
Okay.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down. Coffee is for closers only. Do you think I'm fucking with you? Do you think I'm fucking with you right now? I'm here from downtown. I'm here from Mitch and Murray. I'm here on a mission of mercy. Your name's Gethard.
Yeah?
You call yourself a salesman, you son of a bitch?
I don't have to listen to this shit.
You certainly don't, pal, because the good news is you're fired. This is for real. This is for real. The bad news is all of you got just 1 week to regain your job starting tonight. Starting with tonight's sit. Okay, have I got your attention now? Good. Because we're adding a little something to this month's sales contest. As you all know, first prize is a Cadillac Eldorado. Anyone want to see second prize? It's a set of steak knives. Third prize is you're fired. You get the picture? You're laughing now. You got leads. Mitch and Murray paid you good money. Get the names and sell them. You can't close the leads you're given. You can't close shit. You are shit. Hit the bricks, pal. And you're beat it, okay? Because you're going out.
The leads are weak.
The leads are weak. Fucking leads are not weak. You're weak. I've been in the business for 15 years.
What's your name?
Fuck you, that's my name. You know why, mister? Because you drive a Hyundai to get here tonight, and I drove an $80,000 BMW. That's my name. And your name is You're Wanting, and you can't play in a man's game. You can't close them. I'm not doing as good as I wish I was. And you come home and tell your wife your troubles, because only one thing counts in this life. Get them to sign on the line which is dotted. Do you hear me, you fucking losers?
Bobby flips over a blackboard which has two sets of letters on it, A, B, C, and A-I-D-A.
Stand up for a sec. A, B, C, always be closing. Always be closing. A-I-D-A, attention, interest, decision, action, attention. Do I have your attention? Interest? Are you interested? I know you are because it's fuck or walk. Don't remember that line. Maybe I said it wrong. You close or you hit the bricks. The decision, have you made your decision for Gethard and Action AIDA? Get out there. You got the prospects coming in. You think they can't get in time for the something. Guys, doesn't walk on the lot unless he wants to buy, sitting out there waiting to give you their money. Are you gonna take it? Are you gonna take it? Are you man enough to take it? What's the problem, pal? You, Bethany.
You're such a hero. You're so rich. Why do you come down here and waste your time on a bunch of bums?
Sits down, it says.
Takes off his gold watch.
Do you see this watch? Do you see this watch? That watch costs more than your car. I made $970,000 last year. How much did you make? You see, pal, that's who I am. And you're nothing, nice guy. I don't give a shit. You're a good father? Fuck you. Go home, play with your kids. You want to work here? Human fish, close. You think this is abuse? You think this is abuse, you cock lover? You can't take this. How can you take this abuse if you can't sit? You don't like it? Leave. I can go out here tonight with the materials you got, make $15,000 tonight in 2 hours. Can you? Can you go and do likewise? AIDA. Get mad! Get mad, you sons of bitches!
All right,
You know
what?
what?
To cut it there,
Thank
ladies
you.
and gentlemen. A tour de force, Bobby Moynihan, Human Fish, you did great. I don't even know who wrote that. It doesn't even say who wrote that, but thank you.
It was David Mamet.
I mean, David Mamet wrote it. I don't know. Who adapted it? Who
David
adapted
Mamet,
it?
who watches the show, evidently. Thanks for that.
Who did it?
She's gonna draw me with Nutella.
Oh, Kylie Walls, Will Jaw, Shannon O'Neill with Nutella. Did not specify specifically it will be your asshole.
I'll let her artist vision choose my asshole or my face.
Okay, let's do it. This one feels heavy. Okay, this one has me. No, the Hint Master's in this one. We better get the hologram of the Hint Master out here. Fish, you're in this one. Keeper, you're in this one. Hallie, you're listed as the narrator of this one. All right, welcome back to the show. Hologram of the Hint Master. The long deceased Hint Master.
I can see that's a.
No, wait, is Hallie in it?
Athletic.
Oh, wait, Hallie's in it, and then we also need a narrator. Bobby, you want to narrate?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh.
That's you, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's an average, unassuming Wednesday night at the Chris Gethard show. Some bit is going awkwardly, but everyone appears to be having an okay time.
Okay, we have a caller on the line. Caller?
Suddenly, an explosion. From the smoke, the Hint Master appears.
I have a hint for you.
Chaos ensues. The audience panic. Shannon throws a fucking shit fit.
Shannon throws a fucking shit fit.
Tiny one.
The Hint Master! What are you doing here? We killed you!
I have been resurrected! Scientists have brought me back to life, but now I am a super hint master, much like Shredder at the end of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze.
Oh, shit! A super Hint Master, we don't have a chance this time.
Not only that, but I have summoned the comets to fall directly on this studio.
It said he rises.
The keeper of the Battle Dome rises,
man.
stepping next to Chris Gethard. I was giving him a dramatic pause.
Hint Master. You forget that we have something we did not last time. Lightsabers, everyone!
The entire cast draws really kick-ass lightsabers, complete with authentic buzzing and whooshing sounds. The Hint Master looks concerned for a moment and then laughs triumphantly.
I have a hint for you! Disney, copyright!
Suddenly, the lightsabers disappear. The cast panics. It's all over.
No!
Wait! We can destroy him with the power of dance parties!
The LLC proceeds to rock out. An audience dance breaks out. And it's the greatest dance party that has ever happened
greatest dance
in the
party
history of anywhere.
No! No! The scientists forgot to program me with an immunity to dance! You win this time, Chris Gethard!
The Hint Master explodes in a puff of smoke. There is a moment of celebration. But Chris the looks up to realize that the comet is still fast approaching the studio.
Guys, the comet is still coming. I can see it through the ceiling. What are we gonna do?
Wordlessly, the human fish is preparing his massive, impressive, big-budget spaceship. He looks to the skies and then climbs in.
Human fish? What are you doing? You're gonna sacrifice yourself to save your new home, the world of man? What's on your mind?
You're all kinds of dicks. Versus, I love you all.
Who wins?
The human fish pushes a button and blasts off into space.
Human fish! Who wins? Who wins?
The human fish sits in the blackness of space, approaching the comet with great speed. He wipes a tear from under his goggles.
I love you all.
His spaceship collides with the comet. The explosion is gigantic, streaking across the sky. Everyone on Earth celebrates, not unlike the end of Return of the Jedi Special Edition, except less obvious CGI. Back in the studio, everyone is solemn at their loss of their mysterious half-man, half-fish friend, except for you, who was just cheering.
He did it. He saved us all. Now who's going to gangbang my butthole?
And they do. They do a lot. Hard and fast.
There we go. All right. That was Untitled by Anonymous. Great to see you, hologram of the Hintmaster. Let's go to Ariel from Long Island. Welcome back to the show, Ariel. Good to hear from you.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I just got gangbanged in my butthole.
I saw that. It was very noble.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. How do you feel like this one's going?
What?
How do you think this show is going?
Yeah, okay.
I would say that's about... Shannon?
Yeah, that's about right.
That's about right. Yeah, it's going okay. No, are we waiting for another thing or no? Oh, I didn't even know that. I'm so sorry. You didn't tell me that. You've been just looking at me with a big grin on your face. Don't do it, because I'm so psyched. Because our musical guest last time tore it up, and he's about to tear it up again. Once again, the Hold Steady has a show New Year's Eve at the Wellmont Theater in Montclair. If you're in the tri-state area, make sure you get your tickets. We are very, very pleased to welcome back the one, the only, the great Craig Finn, ladies and gentlemen.
Sean says he can't sit here and tell her that it's really all so simple. Cause it's not simple, it's exhausting, and it's confusing, and it's scary and complex. He hates how Shannon talks about herself like she's a whole separate person. And he's still pissed at her doctors, but he's mostly just sick of not connecting. What the hell are we gonna do when they finally let you come home from the hospital? Sit around the house and make fake plans, then walk down to the wagon wheel. The bills are gonna come, we'll just shrug our shoulders at the notion. Numbers so far into the beyond, they look a little bit surreal. Satisfaction is a funny thing. Funny enough, when she brings it up, he laughs a little bit before he breaks down. It was obvious to anyone, the way she took her medication at the bar, the way she crossed herself when it's the bartenders around. He's not gonna tell her it's a matter of just kinda trying harder. He's not gonna tell her if you love someone then you should set them free. He wishes that she wouldn't always saying that she's sorry, looking up with terrified eyes. He said, I wish you could try to love yourself the same way that you love me. Frustration is a funny friend. Funny enough, he keeps coming up and making me do drugs that I don't like. When you get home from the hospital, we can't go back to the wagon wheel. And if we do, we can't go every night. In the middle of the day, she mostly feels okay. But when the nighttime comes, she just feels terrified. In the middle of the day, she mostly feels okay. When the nighttime comes, she just feels terrified. In the middle of the day, she mostly feels okay. When the nighttime comes, she just feels terrified. In the middle of the day, she mostly feels okay. But when the nighttime comes, she just feels terrified. She just feels terrified.
Thank you so much for being here with us. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Great, right?
Really wonderful.
Awesome. So awesome.
He writes the global national anthem in 2021.
In the future, he writes the global national anthem, not just the global anthem.
It's just that song. It's that song.
That song becomes the anthem of the entire globe in the near future. Wonderful. Thank you, Craig, so much for being here. Remember, New Year's Eve, Wellmont Theater, Montclair, the Hold Steady. We're going to get to another one. This one, let's see. We're going to get to as much as we can. Let's get Banana Man up here. Keeper, you get one of these. Okay. Fish, you get one of these. Bethany, you get one of these. Shannon, and Phil Jackson. Is Phil Jackson here? Phil Jackson, welcome. Okay, we're going to get through as much of this as we can between now and the end of the show. This one is called Birth of Verse, Murph Gimghoul. Fish gets one as well. Do I have another one? Where did those all just go?
Right here.
Okay, let's do it. Who's the narrator? Bobby, you want to narrate again? Or Shannon? Oh, Shannon, you got one of these too. Did you get one?
I got one.
Okay.
Phil is the narrator.
Oh, Phil's the narrator.
Yes.
Good evening. I have a story to tell. Mind if I tell you a story? No? Good then. Webster's dictionary defines normal as according with, constituting, or not deviating from a norm, rule, or principle. That's a definition. But what happens when the definition is not definite, when the norm is not normal, when the rule breaks itself? Well, tonight's drama hopes to answer those questions, so without offense, it is my pleasure to present Switched at Murph.
Bobby can do that scene, right?
I think that's Phil's scene.
Oh, scene Gimghoul Castle, present day. Dr. Gimghoul and his manservant Banana Man are watching Murph disparage the secret society of Gimghoul on the Chris Gethard show.
Zounds! That churl Murph is at it again. Call us rapists, does he? Clearly he knows not the power of Gimghoul. But soon he shall find out. Yes, chuckle now, samurai, for soon your chuckling days will be done. Banana Man 7, fire up the time machine. We have a birthday to celebrate.
Let's do this!
But first I need to stop at a pet store.
Scene, hospital room. Dr. Gimghoul is delivering the Murph's baby. Vacation, Mr. Murph and Banana Man's servant look on.
Ooh, who's this? Who am I directing this to?
Where's Jason? Where's Vacation Jason?
Okay. Push, Mrs. Murph, push! Deliver unto me that unholy samurai.
What?
Oh.
Oh, you say, I say snap.
No,
What?
that's not. Hold on, man.
Nothing. I I mean, you're doing fine. Don't forget to breathe.
No, wait, Samurai, what the hell?
Silence! Here it comes, Mrs. Murph. Almost there. Yes, one more push. Well done, Mrs. Murph. Well done, indeed. The beast! Now, quickly, give him to me. Mr. and Mrs. Vacation Murph, may I be the first to introduce to you your child?
This one's weird.
Dr. Gimgul switches
Baby! Oh, yeah, okay.
And Dr. Gimgul switches Baby Murph with Baby Human Fish and hands Baby Human Fish to Mrs. Murph.
There you go.
Give me a baby.
Wah versus wah.
You say oh, I say snap. There we go, got it. Snap.
The Murph's faint. 10 years gone, and the familiar bonds are tightening like a loving embrace. No, like a noose. Scene. Gimgul Castle, Dr. Gimgul and Child Murph are preparing for a party.
Now, tiny samurai, we must prepare for our bacchanal. Have you filled the handles of whiskey?
Yes, Father Dr. Gimgul.
And the rape rooms, are they clean? You haven't forgotten the rape rooms, have you? It isn't a Gimgul party without rape rooms. Son, co-eds are roofied and brought from far and wide because we have the fullest handles of whiskey and the cleanest rape rooms in all the land. It's just what we do.
Yes, Father Dr. Gimgul.
Scene. House of Murph. Mr. and Mrs. Murph are sitting at their kitchen table. Child Human Fish listens from the other room.
What are we gonna do with that thing? All he does is blow that goddamn bird whistle and talk in riddles. I'm fed up versus I'm going insane. Great, now I'm doing it.
Don't be so dramatic.
Dramatic? Do you think it's being dramatic to want to send my son to school without worrying that he's going to end up as a science project?
So the teacher tried to put him in a fishbowl. So what? The children had fun feeding him, and she said she was sorry.
Fun? Sorry? He is not a pet. He's not even human. He's a monster.
You say monster. I say son.
Monster.
Son.
Sad versus sad.
Hope we don't run out of time.
Calendar tells us another decade has passed. 1 decade equals 10 years equals 3,650 days. No leap year. Sun equals 87,600 hours equals 5,256,000 minutes equals 315,360,000 seconds. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of math. So why don't things add up? Seeing Gimgul Castle, Murph, and Dr. Gimgul are arguing, Banana Man's servant stands by uncomfortably.
If I want to grow a mustache, I will grow a mustache. If I want to wear my hair in a ponytail, I will wear my hair in a ponytail. And if I don't want to rape, I will not rape.
I will not have any son of mine walking around like some non-raping samurai cowboy hipster freak. The insolence!
Non-raping samurai? Where do you get this stuff?
And I won't even mention the tie. You look like what would happen if the Blues Brothers closet fucked Wyatt Earp's face.
Whatever, you old rapist. I wish I was never born.
Let's not do this! Scene, House of Murph. The Murphs walk into the kitchen, suitcases in hand. The human fish runs to his room.
That's it. I've had it. I've goddamn had it.
Oh, calm down.
Calm down? How can I calm down? What's my name, huh? My name is Vacation Mr. Murph. Vacation isn't my name, for fuck's sake. So is it too much to ask that I have a relaxing vacation that doesn't end with my humiliation?
Relaxing? Humiliating? You took us on a cruise. What did you think would happen?
Well, I'll tell you what I didn't think would happen. I didn't think I would be paged to those little desk to retrieve My son's gonna be real, the half-baked wannabe Hemingway from Scranton. I didn't
This
think that
one
would
ended
happen.
weird. I'm willing to admit that this episode ended real weird. This episode ended so strange. I want to thank Jim Wyko for writing this one. I want to thank everybody. You can just keep it going. We'll just keep it going.
What do you mean,
I want to thank
don't
everybody who
talk?
contributed. Thanks everybody for calling. Sorry we didn't get some more calls this week. God damn, this one was weird, right, Vacation Jason?
Hey, I loved it.
You loved it. I want to thank Bobby Moynihan for stopping by once again. I want to thank the keeper of the Battle Dome, Phil Jackson. Thank you for coming by today. Ladies and gentlemen, Keg Finn, thank you so much, Mr. Finn, for being here. Thank you to everybody. Let's keep going with this one. We finish it. We commit.
Yeah.
Who's?
Phil.
Alone in the world, severed from all that is familiar, what will become of our young heroes? Will they find peace, understanding, normalcy, friendship? Scene, MNN Studio. The Chris Gethard Show has just begun, and Chris Gethard is introducing his panel.
With us as always, he's got the mustache of a cowboy, the haircut of a samurai. It's Murph, the Reservoir Dog, the School of Gimghoul.
Say goodbye to live stream.
Goodbye, live stream. We just got to finish this very, very weird one from a guy named Jim Tycho. Live stream, you guys are the best. This was so weird. So, Murph, any more word from those Gimghoul clowns?
No, they're laying low this week. People are saying there's gonna be threats to my friends, but anyone who wants to make threats like that, remember, I can drop off the grid like that. You can't. You think you're private, but you're public. I have all your names.
You don't seem like a man who stands those kind of threats.
If anyone wants to make those kind of threats, you're in for a world of hurt.
The LLC breaks into Murph versus Gimghoul.
Awesome. Also with us, of course, he's half man, half fish. Just trying to figure out this world of man, one eternal conflict of interest. It is the human fish. So what's on your mind, human fish?
Loneliness versus friendship.
Who wins?
Friendship.
Weird ending. Weird ending. You liked it? I don't know. Do you want to borrow this one for Saturday?
Yeah, please. We don't have a show. Perfect.
Perfect. It all works out great then.
All right, now that's our show.
Holy shit, that ended. That was a bumpy landing. This feels real weird, right? This feels real weird. I hate this feeling. This is the last time in the studio? This is how we ended our time in this studio? So this is our last week in the big studio. They're gonna go down for renovations for 2 to 3 months. And I've been asked to give you a tour. So this is what it looks like. This is our final night here. This is the back wall. Those, I understand, are called gobos, those lights. And Rich, our friend at MNN, can switch all the different lights to have different backgrounds. These are the platforms. I wonder if they'll still have these platforms here. This is Hallie. This is Hallie from the LLC. Now, you've been standing on that platform for 1.5 years. What if you don't get to stand on that platform anymore?
I don't actually know that I'll be able to play. I might be like Dumbo with the feather. He needs the feather to fly, and maybe I can't without the platform. Maybe I can't even play kazoo.
Wasn't the whole point of Dumbo that he didn't need the feather to fly? He just needed to believe in
I'll be
himself?
able to play
Did you get to
after all.
the end of Dumbo?
Yeah, no, so I will be able to play. This is a big relief to me.
Okay, all right. These are the chairs. I wonder if they'll replace these chairs. Who knows? These ones are pretty new, so I'm assuming they won't do that. Mimi, how are you?
I'm good.
That's good. Now, what are you going to miss the most about the studio once they renovate it? It's going to get all flashy and nice. I don't know if we'll fit in here anymore.
Well, I certainly won't, because I'm not flashy.
And I'm not nice.
He's not nice. I'm not flashy. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're going to have to dirty it up a little.
I think we will. We'll have to scuff it up. So is this still being live streamed? Are the chat rats all seeing this? Okay, so wow, this is dense.
This is sort of like an elegy for the time from the studio.
Okay, that's perfect timing. That's a crazy. Can you just show what that looks like? That looks like a Zodiac killer note.
Wrote this today?
It does. It looks a lot like a Zodiac killer note.
I just keep getting paid
What
as
is
a
that
killer.
letterhead? The Beekman. What is the Beekman
It's
School?
the place where I work. You can't tell me those.
Sorry, man. I just said it on the internet.
Anyway.
Okay, so Hot Dog Paris, you have your own fan fiction, post-fan fiction show.
All right. It's so dramatic. The M&N studio on 59th Street was quiet, free of its typical Wednesday night bustle. The young men and women who sat in the 7 lobby chairs stood in clumps of 2, 3, and 4 in awkward avoidance, or stayed camaraderie, flushed with excitement from the day's events, anticipation of the evening show. Out of earshot and distracted by the din of inquiry. Greg Kinnear versus Boromir. Taco Bell versus For Whom the Bell Tolls. Hats versus Butts. Interior influx, another building.
So the chat people are just watching. You want me to just keep walking around the studio? Is this still being broadcast to the chat guys?
I just know of
But are the chat people seeing it? I don't know. There's not really any. Oh shit. I mean, what? Say a snappy quotable.
Well, I guess sometimes.
I guess. The whole night is so weird. This whole ending is so weird. Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. Sell it harder. Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. No, I felt like I got the cadence
That's it,
wrong.
we're done.
That's it?
Yeah.
I can't get one more take?
No. Fine, do one more.
Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction.
We put weird stuff.
That was a good one. You weren't even watching, man!
What?
You weren't watching. I nailed it
No,
that
it's
last
fine.
time.